Hello, and welcome back. You may have noticed this is now my fourth Momodora video in a row. My original plan, as is usually my plan, was to alternate with another game, but honestly I'm expecting this one to be fairly short, so I think what I'll probably do, while I sort of line up a few other things to play through on the channel, is just finish Momodora off first. I've got another video that's not gameplay that I'm working on at the moment as well, so there's going to be a bit more of that around here in the future, just as a heads up. So, yeah, I might not be sticking to my usual sort of scheduling, I guess, is what I'm trying to say here. I hope that won't offend. I hope that won't end up being too much of an issue. Is that bug just... Yeah, it's repeatedly exploding. I wasn't sure if it was exploding as, like, a response to me hitting it. It does seem like I can damage it, though, so hopefully if I just, yeah... go in hard on it, we get there in the end. I was all a bit overwhelming, honestly. I wasn't really paying too much attention to what was happening there because I was trying to talk about my fucking upload schedule. And as a result, oh, fuck, shit, fuck. As a result, bad things happened. Sometimes bad things happen when I'm paying attention, though, so, you know, that doesn't count for shit, turns out. Ah! Oh wait, does it not go off if I'm hitting it? I don't think it goes off if I'm hitting it. I think I can just spam attack on those things. I may have been making a mountain out of a molehill there. I want to learn how to kill crabs. I want to learn how... I don't mean pubic lice before you go there. I want to learn how to kill these things because they're causing me issues at the moment. They're causing me a little bit of trouble. I'd rather they didn't, in all honesty. What's going on with this room? There's clearly something going on with this room. Is there going to be a boss fight here when I come back through here or something? After I attack this cool pink rock? I don't know. I'm going this way first, so... this is just more pink rock mechanics. I just do a cheeky little one of those. I need to get past the crab and the stink cloud, though. Wow. Dude. Okay. This game's not ashamed to just straight up troll the shit out of me. It's got a piece of... How do I get up there now? He's taken up the entire fucking platform. Come down, Mr. Krabs. Come down. Come on, there we go. Right. That was far more work than it had any right to be. After all that, I kind of want to see what's to the left before I go down there, so I hope that doesn't all reset again. Oh. Oh. I don't like the look of those. Those look like something out of fucking Bloodborne. What are they doing in this game? Okay. I see how you operate. They're starfish. I thought they were like plants at first. I thought they were like flowers. Turns out no. Turns out not quite. Plant adjacent for sure. I don't know, how sentient are starfish? I always thought they were just like a fungus or something, but I think they do have like some degree. They're almost like octopus style creatures, right? I don't think they're as smart as octopuses, but I think there's a bit more about them. They have a bit more wherewithal than perhaps we give them credit for, or I give them credit for, I should say. Maybe you're an expert on starfish, and you know, I'm doing you dirty here, but I don't know shit about shit, honestly. I like to pretend I do, though. Makes me feel really smart. Yeah, so I can just do that with these, which makes them a little bit easier to deal with. Do I do that? Yeah. I've been kind of waiting on my Grimalkin creating me some mana right now, because could use that. Feel like pooping out some mana? Feel like letting me heal? No? No? Okay, fair enough. I get it, you don't perform on command. You're not my little A little dancing monkey, you know? I get it. It's understandable. Oh, fuck, what? I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the card up at the top. I was distracted. This is the problem with having a fucking massive monitor like I've got now. It means I can sometimes miss things on certain corners of the screen because I'm looking at a different corner of the screen. Maybe I'm just sitting too close to it. Maybe that's my problem. I was always warned about sitting too close to the TV, said it would give me square eyes or whatever. Like, you know, the old classic memes in that sphere. What they used to say to kids in the 90s. But if they'd warned me that my problem would be that my gameplay would suffer, I would have listened, honestly. Help! Hey there, please help me. Are you a mouse? You look like a mouse. Help, I'm stuck. Alright, fine. Calm down. Can you hear me? Help this pot. You are a mouse. Okay. Glad we confirmed that. Help. He looks helped. He looks fine. Oh, hang on. I don't need the manor anymore. We found a bell. Not once in 366 years have I been in such a humiliating situation. I don't think mice live... I think mice live like 2 years tops. Like, don't think that's likely. 1,000, thanks, young lady. No problem. How come you were stuck inside that cage? It all started when the dark bell was stolen. Then demons everywhere. I was taken and caged by them. Oh, and forgive my manners. I am Myrtle, Counsellor of the Fairies. Even now, the blessed village of the fairies, my home, is under attack. I must hurry up then. You're coming to our aid, young lady. Any help would be appreciated. Don't you worry, you and the fairies are not alone in this fight. You have a singular girl with you. Very well, I shall return to the village. You safe on your way there? Okay. Off you go then, mate. See you later. I'm assuming I want to go up this way now. I mean, if I go left and then down, I should be able to get that card I missed, right? Sigil? Are they called sigils? Is that correct? Is that the right terminology here? Hang on. 1 second. Oh, that's nowhere near as up as I thought it was. Thought maybe there'd be something above this, but... Oh, I've been over there already. I'm being silly. I'm being a silly boy. Glazed Aegis. Creates a protective barrier after use of a healing bell. I'm sure that's very nice. There's already a thing that gives you invincibility after use of a healing bell, right? Maybe this is like it absorbs a hit sort of thing. Like that's just you're invincible for a few seconds. This is you get like a little shield that persists. Seems like both of them would be pretty good. If I wasn't sinking all my sigil use into making my attacks as powerful as possible. Unfortunately, that is the thing that I am doing. Come on then, lad, pop back up. He's in the wrong direction. Not a very threatening opponent if he just shoots at a wall, is he? Can I make that? Ah, apparently I can. You gonna stop shooting? Okay, I was being too cautious there. I should have just fucking gone for it. There we go. Oh. So this doesn't mean anything. I was thinking maybe this was where the actual fairy village is. For some reason I had it in my head that it was here, in this sort of area of the map, but I have absolutely no reason to believe that. Oh. I'm about to fight a boss, aren't I? No? I felt for sure that once I left this, or tried to leave this area, something would close on me and I'd have to fight something here. I mean, there's gonna be something here at some point, surely. This can't just be a big nothing. What was that? It was like a glowy thing in the background. Was it nothing? Am I imagining things here? I think maybe I'm imagining things. I don't know. Oh, there's like a red light in the background. I thought it was like symbolizing something coming at me, but maybe I'm just paranoid. I'll take this though. Take this little freebie. Thank you. Much appreciated. Right. So nothing up there yet, but at some point, surely, I think I can solve this puzzle. Ow! Fucking excuse me. Fucking. I've saved so many fairies. These fairies are going to be so impressed with me. I'm going to have like a small fairy army backing me up on this shit in future. As I should. As I deserve, honestly. I've lived most of my life without having a fairy posse, and I think it's long overdue that I got one for myself, you know. Careza, what should I ask her? That was, yeah, prevent status ailments, which seemed good. This one seems really good though, so I might just save up for this one and actually equip that. Finally something that isn't just increasing my attacks. But it does seem very busted. I can switch it out for boss fights if it turns out to not be useful for that. Oh, we've reached the fairy village. Okay. Looks like I pretty much did the fairy spring though. Literally a couple of... Where did I miss an item? Hold up. Where's this item? There's something for me in this area. I'll just deal with the starfish. Maybe I can have a little bit of a better look around after this. Assuming the fact that the question mark's in the right hand side of this screen means it's not going to be over here, right? It's going to be over here with the starfish somewhere. Like in the ceiling? I don't know if I can get up there necessarily. Unless there was a secret in the wall beyond... Oh, yeah, Yep. Yep. Found it. Found it. Get this guy to... No, let me kill you. Please. Okay, yeah. That's how we do it. Really was not worth the effort, but fuck it. At least it's ticked a thing off the map, right? That was so sneaky, though. It was a proper sneaky one. I don't know why I didn't think to check that wall. I check most walls, but... it clearly just didn't have the vibes, you know? It didn't feel right to me that that was going to be... that was going to be a secret. Right, moving on then. Into the stinky fairy village. Oh, fuck, shit, fuck, no, shit. Why? Why? Why is that allowed? I'm gonna save up here. Not get mugged in the street. Are you a problem? Clearly not, if I can just do that to you. Honestly, less tanky than the starfish. Definitely hitting that lever. Okay, well, alright then, I'll commit. These little are these little monkeys like the invading force in the fairy village? I understand that they are technically demons, but like, They're not like... You don't really think of them as being like an organized sort of force for evil. You know what I mean? Okay, like, calm down, actually. This was an unnecessary amount of enemies to spawn all over me right there. Why do those ones have so much health as well? I'm sure they're not normally quite that bulky. Literal dead children just on the floor here. Help. No, I'm going to keep walking. Fuck you. Presumably they're fairies rather than children, right? You'd hope. Might be a bit of a bold assumption, but... Cool snake. Those monkeys are so bulky, what the hell? Fuck, I thought it was dead. I was hitting both of them with every swing, right? So how come one of them died and the other one didn't? Oh, golden crab. Okay, I don't know how to kill crabs, so this is going to be... Oh, we just hit them from behind. Wow, it was really just this the whole time, huh? It was really that simple. Honestly nice that the game forced me to actually fight one, so I actually had to work out how to kill them rather than just run away from them every time. Because I would have done. I might still, honestly, because they're kind of awkward to fight. They're not super threatening, really. Can I... Not quite? Not quite, okay. Those things are such non-entities. I mean, obviously, yes, they shoot a lot of projectiles at you, but as long as you don't on a complete, like, parallel surface to them, then what are they gonna do, you know? Okay, so I probably can go this way now. Oh, hang on, the other way is clearly just a shortcut, so I might as well go open that up before we stop progressing in other directions, eh? Did that actually count? Yeah, good. Right. I know I can... Oh, fuck it, actually, I'll go up here first as well. I'm intrigued. Okay, yeah, this feels like the progress route. Kill this monkey for like the 9th time. Let's see what's this way. Hopefully, fabulous prizes. What did you have to say on the matter? Ah, insightful. Well worth my time to come and talk to you, I think. This is a lot of rewards for not doing very much, honestly. It wasn't that difficult a platforming puzzle. I was expecting enemies to spawn in and fight me when I got over here, but... Guess not. It will return to the village of fairies. Well... Giant. Already in the village of fairies there, Chief, and it's not great here. Maybe they should try returning somewhere a bit less, deathy. A little bit less deathy. Just a thought. Like maybe move house. I would never stand my ground. If someone tried to invade the UK, I'd be like, fuck it, I'll go live in France then. You know, I would just be out of here. Like, I have no desire to keep my ancestral birthright or whatever. White snack E. Wonder what that means. What's a snack E? Holy fuck. Be gone, serpent. Not until I drain you of all your life. I mean, it's really a green snake with a white human body on the top. Oh, I'm fighting. Fuck. I thought we were still in the cutscene. I wasn't prepared for that. Okay, so I can just... Whoa, fuck. What were those? What were those? What was that? Fire your big bouncy boobies at me. Okay, that attack is just a nothing. A burger of nothing, as they might say. I am very nearly out of mana now, though. And I am not far into this fight at all. Plus, she's definitely going to have a phase 2. Any second now. What was that? I won't concern myself with it, but... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay, hang on. Let's just get some space. Dodge the bouncy boobies for a second. I know, if boobies look like that, there's something very wrong with them. You don't have to point that out to me. I just see, like, a woman with big bouncy tits launching big bouncy sacks of meat at me, and I can't really think of them as being anything else, you know? The game's going to focus in on the jiggle physics this hard, I'm not going to be able to see much else. Whoa. Let me just. For sure, let me just. Oh. Like those lightning balls, but they don't really seem to do that much, honestly. We done? Was that it? Was that the boss? Okay. Games like this make me feel so good at video games. I love easy games. I love easy games that pretend they're not easy. It's great. Brave Warrior, it is thanks to you that us fairies are safe. There's going to be a boss at some point that's going to absolutely kick my ass, and I'm going to be eating these words so hard. Like, through a straw, probably. You've driven the serpent demon and her followers away. I think I killed her, didn't I? Or did she just teleport away? Am I going to run into her again? I wasn't really paying that much attention. What happened here is terrible. Your kind inspires hope in our people. We should begin work on restoring our village. No, just move somewhere safer. At the very least, the eastern ward was untouched. Your aid came in just before our complete ruin. I'll pray for a quick recovery for all of you, and that this tragedy will soon come to pass. I trust the Fairy Queen is within the eastern ward. There's a matter I wish to discuss with her. Queen Blanca is thankfully unharmed. Please go ahead, the fairies will welcome you. Cool. Thanks, fairies. You gonna do anything about this one? I'm just gonna leave it here. Yeah, okay. That's fine. That's fine. Process your grief before you start digging graves, that's fine. Do your thing. Hello. Welcome to this village of fairies, human. Your aid will not be forgotten by our kin. It better fucking not be. I just saved your species from extinction. I think that's not something you should just forget quickly, honestly. Alright, fine. I want to go down, but I should talk to these people first. We meet again. Azalea, right? I'm glad to see you've returned home safely. And it's all thanks to you. First you saved me, and then the entire village. Without you, we'd all be dead. The fairy folk are forever indebted to you. But I do have another problem I could use some help with. Sure, what's the matter? Every fairy in this village has their own responsibilities. Mine is to raise smaller fairies to act as guiding lights. These smaller fairies are called lumen fairies. The thing is, some of the lumen fairies under my wing have been taken away. Do you want me to go out and bring them back here? Which I have been doing thoroughly thus far. If it's not too much to ask, I don't want to be a nuisance. I'll see what I can do. Perfect. Thank you so much. The lumen fairies will be covered by a golden shell. That'll give you an indication of where they are. It's more of an orange shell, really, but if you want to call it golden, then go for it. Anything else? That'll be all. As always, thank you for your help. I'll make sure to prepare some sort of reward for your efforts in rescuing the lumen fairies. Well, funny you should say that. I'm in the market for a reward right now. Hi there, you're back. Thanks to you, many lumen fairies have returned. This wouldn't be possible without you. Here's the reward I promised. Glistening hair strands. You know, able to explore dark areas more easily. Okay. Just fucking kneed my keyboard almost off my desk in case you're wondering what that clattering noise was, because apparently I can't sit like a normal human being. Anything else? Okay. I guess I only found enough for one reward, but... The young lady from before, I've been told it was your effort that finally drove the demons away from our doors. I speak for all the fairies when I say we're eternally grateful to you and your people. You're not a fairy. You can't speak for fairies when you're not a fairy. That's like having the N-word pass. It's not a thing. I was just doing my job. That was a tenuous link, I know. Pray, tell me, young priestess, would you like to help me with a matter of my own? What is it? I'm looking for a lost pendant. It makes a pair with another in my possession. When the two are in close proximity, they'll emit a blue light. I know it's not much to go by, but if you're willing to look for the lost pendant, I'd appreciate it. Wouldn't be a problem. Let me have the pendant you're carrying. Here, you have it, young lady. Dope. Free pendant. I may or may not complete the quest as a result. I suggest searching around the fairy springs. Something tells me the pendant is to be found in there. Oh. That's confusing, because I no longer see a question mark on the fairy springs. It could well be in this area that didn't have anything in it, though, couldn't it? It could have spawned there now that I've done this. That could very easily be what's happened here. First the Black Bell was stolen, now an attack on us. It's one tragedy after another. Fine, we'll go up first. Can I just... Oh, I can. The other one didn't let me do that. I think I can call it back down though, right? Come, elevator. Come, do your bidding. Do my bidding, in fact. You don't have bidding, you're an elevator. Is that too harsh to say? Is it unfair to be cruel and heartless to an elevator? I don't think so. You never know in a fantasy universe, but they're probably not sentient. Probably. Safe to assume. Is this the Fairy Queen? She's quite large, and also has big boobies. Why's everyone got big boobies around here? Hello. You want to put your tits away and have a proper adult conversation? Your Highness. Welcome to the Village of Fairies, human. As always, we appreciate the aid of a Kohanese. Yeah, we'll go with that. As for your efforts, the fairies thank you deeply. I did no more than my duty, Your Highness. I'm very sorry about your people's losses. The matriarch of Coho put me on a mission to investigate a bell toll. We know the Black Bell of the Fairies has been stolen. It could be that this toll is causing demon apparitions. The Black Bell is not inherently an object of malice. Let me just fade out and show you what I mean. It's a special artifact created in the ancient times. Oh, fucking hell, that's a wall of text. We would never craft something to bring forth demons to our lands. Our bells serve two purposes, to offer protection and to transmit the ringer's feelings to the celestial gods. The Black Bell was created following these principles, specifically to communicate with the two deities of creation. Lyneth, the golden moon goddess of birth, and Selin, the dark moon god of rebirth. Oh, you don't have a god of birth and a god of death then. You got a god of birth and a god of rebirth. He just basically copies everything she does. We say all life is born of the moon. The big bell's purpose was to be part of the ceremony, to sing our praises and thanks for being given life. Then what could explain the sudden attacks of demons on our villagers? Despite their relationship as siblings, Lyneth and Selin had developed a deep hatred for one another. Like most siblings then, the recent toll brought forth their awakening. As it stands, they wish for nothing but the death of each other, and their might is not one capable of settling... God, I cannot read, holy shit. And their might is one capable of setting the world in ruins. It is no surprise that one of them would beckon demon forces to accomplish that. Does that mean finding the Black Bell at this point would not solve anything? Should we change our strategy? The Black Bell must be recovered. If anything, to prevent a repeat of this situation. It was indirectly the cause of the chaos in our lands. But we must also focus on preventing the clash between Lyneth and Selin. Yeah, just stop the gods fighting. How hard can that be? Something tells me you have already crossed paths with one of them. There's a peculiar feline scent about you. Oh, it's the black cat. Not Selin, the other one. I've already forgotten the name. The moon goddess. Have you perhaps met a black cat? I did encounter a strange black cat. I thought it was some sort of Grimmelkin witch, though. The one you've met was most likely the moon goddess Lyneth. Okay, so maybe stopping the gods fighting isn't going to be that hard if they're just going to be like a regular enemy. I thought there'd be stuff like the size of her. In fact, if anyone should be stopping the gods fighting, should it not be the giant woman? She seems to be some sort of godly figure herself. I think maybe she's in a better position to deal with these things than I am, but what do I know, I guess. She controls the golden light of the moon and its shadowy darkness. It's a miracle you were able to survive an encounter with her. The moon goddess. My people worship her. I am not supposed to do her harm. What should I do? Let's focus on the issue with the Black Bell first. Fuck your religion. Then we can take the next step. We believe the thief was a demon who had made the demon frontier their lair deep below. Of course, you can see the jiggle physics in the sprite. Like, just the silhouette is enough for you to tell that there's some overzealous booby motion going on here. Go and retrieve the Black Bell from their hands. If it's possible, go and find the location of the moon gods. Understood. I'll do my best. One last thing. Here's a gift from us to help you on your travels. Okay, this better pay off. It's a spiral shell. Its blessing will allow you to scale heights with ease. Thank you, Your Highness. I hope to complete my duty successfully. We shall meet again. Okay, what does that mean? Scale heights with ease. Okay. With the sacred object in your possession, you'll be able to perform a wall jump when jumping towards a wall and pressing it. Okay, fair enough. Like that. It's very forgiving as well. A lot of wall jumps you have to like time really well, but this is, as long as you're by the wall and you press jump, you can do a wall jump. Very generous. I prefer it that way, don't get me wrong. I prefer like the core mechanics to be in a game to be something easy to pull off. It's always super unnecessary when you have to do like the shooting of the bow, for example. That shouldn't be as difficult to do as it is. It's only going to make using that mechanic a pain in the arse and something that will just get ignored, if you're me, honestly. Maybe some people would rather try and master that, but for me it's just like, well, it's much easier to just attack, so I'm just going to do that, you know? But yeah, they seem to have the right idea with the wall jump, at least. It feels good to use. There is, like, progression if we go down. That's presumably where we want to go next, I assume, maybe? Or maybe this way. I wanted to just double check that one room that I think might be the room that has the thing I want in it. This is new. Who put this here? I didn't read that text box, but I assume it was just like, hey, wall jumping, remember? Have they not? Hey fairies, you're not very good at dealing with your injured, are you? There's someone just bleeding out on the floor over here and you're like, you know what, we'll put up a wall instead. We've got higher priorities. It's alright, there's plenty of fairies. We don't need any extra ones. We can afford to lose a few in the Great Purge, you know. Dong. So not at 300, am I? No, 239. Need a few more before I can speak to her again. Ow. I will admit that wasn't my finest moment. Okay, so I'm expecting... I'm guessing... I'm assuming... and many other such things. Well... that is a very big spot. I hate its eyes. I hate looking at this thing's eyes. Holy fuck. Okay. Okay, interesting. Is it really just... no. I was going to say, I thought it was only swinging one side at a time, which means you're safe if you're sticking at the other side. It doesn't look like it can actually hit me if I'm just in the middle here, though. Am I wrong on that? This feels Oh, okay. It can hit me with falling rubble. Good to know. And it does have shockwaves now. Notice I'm below half health, so... It can now do things, but... Those eyes, though, man. Fucking googly eyes on this thing. Why? Oh. Actually taking some damage. Be careful here. Don't want to lose to the joke boss. There we go. Yeah, that was allegedly a boss. Probably the easiest one so far, honestly. But we got the pendant, so cool. I don't like that it's a blood-stained pendant. That upsets me. I feel like I'm going to give it to this mouse and he's going to, like, turn into a dark god or something. Like, he was the bad guy all along. That hit me. That was a bit rude. Didn't think it would. Didn't think it would have time. Ow. I understand, looking at my map, that there's a bunch of stuff back in this, like, starting area that I could get, and back in the village as well, for sure. But, like, what happens if I keep going instead? They've been told I need to go to the demon zone. The demon ruins? No, that's Dark Souls. The demon lands. I don't know. I've been told I need to go there, and that's probably true. But there's all these other places that exist. And I am nothing if not fucking contrarian. If someone tells me to do one thing, I'm going to want to do all the other possibilities before I do the thing I'm told to do. It's just the way I am. I was born this way. Ask Lady Gaga for more info on that one. But, yeah, I want to explore first. I've returned, Myrtle. Young lady, did you find the pendant? Should I give him the pendant? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I mean, I want to see what happens. It might be bad, but I want to see what happens. Here you go. I did find a pendant. Here it is. Ah. Hola, my brother. So you're gone. Sob, sob. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, young priestess. Thank you for bringing me the pendant. Please, take this. Thank you, and I hope you'll find the strength to deal with your loss. Fairy icon obtained. It'd be extra funny if his brother had just been turned into a giant spider. I don't think that's supposed to be what happened, but what's this fairy icon I found? Fairy icon. A present from Myrtle, the fairy villager statue is amplifies the effects of the healing bell, making it damage nearby foes. That's just a thing I passively have then, is it? Okay. Sure. Sure, why not? I'd love one of those. There are more fairies down here. For a second I started thinking there was only like 3 fairies in this whole village. Our Queen Blanca has protected us against the giant serpent. Well... yeah, fine, believe what you want. Are we truly safe? Will the serpent stop her attack on us? No. No, she won't. My dear sister, where are you? I've seen you in the Western Ward. Without your help, we might not have survived. A lot of people are still out there looking for help, by the way, just so you're aware. Just lying around, just waiting to be taken to the nearest medical facility. The power of the Fairy Queen shielded our village from the demons. You're a human? That's unusual. Thank you. I like to feel like I'm special. I like to be the different one, you know. Quirky, you might say. Unique. The moonlight feels different. That's because it's not nighttime. It's quite clearly daylight. Unless that's some super strong fucking moonlight. Anyway. What is this? A fishing spot? Oh, you're perhaps interested in fishing. I guess. I'm not sure if now is the right time, though. I've heard stories about the fishermen of your village. It greatly inspired me to make my tools. You know what? You can have them. Go and have a relaxing time fishing. It's always time to go fishing. I think you might be right. It costs a lunar crystal to go fishing. And I got a tadpole, which is 1 lunar crystal. I see how this works. So it's just gambling, basically. I spend a lunar crystal, and so far all I'm getting back are other lunar crystals. So it's kind of pointless. Maybe in other areas it will pay off better. Or, you know, I imagine there are rarer fish that provide more lunar crystals, but honestly I feel like it's quicker to just go kill enemies if I want lunar crystals. Well, this was worth backtracking all the way here for. Should have explored the fairy village before I left the fairy village. That's on me. That's my bad. Okay, so where do we want to go next then? Realistically, we are supposed to go to the demon ruins. I can tell you that much. What's it called? It's not the demon ruins, is it? Oh, it doesn't actually say on the map anywhere. I'm aware I'm just going up and down on the lift in the background. It's fun. Right, next stop then. I guess I'll head back to town because I've not been back to town yet. I don't remember what that was. I didn't think I could even find that, to be honest, and that's the thing that's in the wall. We've still not really resolved either of those issues. But I could... Yeah, I'll go back this way, straight up to town, do a few bits in town, then come back down here, try and fish up some of these question marks, and then head into the... Actually, I couldn't actually go in that way, could I? Because there was like a magical block blocking it. So I'll probably have to go in through this entrance if that is where we're going, which is kind of far away, but fuck it. Fuck it. Let's just start doing things, eh? I do want to go back to town, because I distinctively, aside from anything else, I distinctively remember that there was like a seed I could plant or water or something that required lunar crystals that I only needed like 30 or something, but I obviously didn't have any at the time really. So yeah, at the very least I can do that, and looking on the map there's quite a few question marks there that I've not got, which are probably just things that were out of range before because I couldn't double jump or wall jump or anything, but hopefully I'll be able to get a few more lootables there. Also maybe just talking to the matriarch again might yield some interesting plot, just because we've now spoken to the Fairy Queen and know that the Black Bell isn't all that it's cracked up to be. So yeah, that's the plan. Back to town. Back to town. There is another exit from town as well that I wasn't able to leave through before, which might be open to me now. I don't know why it would be. There's not any specific reason for me to go there, I don't think, but you know, we can have a look. No reason not to check in on these things occasionally, especially if we're going back into the area just for other purposes anyway. Excuse me, lads. I'm not out for a punch-up. I don't want grief from no one. Just want to pass through. So we need to go down. Obviously not quite this down. This was too much down. I see my mistake. Oh, hang on, I've not been right here. How did I miss this completely? Hello. You're not by a bell for once. That's weird. Hey, Momo, check this out. Thermal Springs, free of evil. We should totally use this opportunity. Come on. Right, give me a moment. Oh, is it a hot spring episode? Yep, of course. Ah, this feels good. God bless the fairies for the springs. It does. Ah. Hey. Bond has deepened, which presumably means more sigils now. That was very relaxing. I hope it felt that way for you too, Momo. I don't like the way she said that. She's definitely got a deeper interest in me than I have in her, let's put it that way. Ow. Things could stop killing me when all I want to do is run past. That would be real nice of them. There's no reason for it, is there? We could all just get along, I think. Okay, 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 okay. You know what? They had that coming. You can't tell me they didn't have that coming. I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be the bigger man in this situation. The fucking things were just Look how much money I lost to him. Look how much money I lost to him. It's on me, I know. I should have not just tried to skip past the enemies, but it's still very upsetting. Yeah, left works here. No, it doesn't. Excuse me? Ah, there we go. No, left actually really doesn't work here. No, I wanted to go up. Why can I not read a map? Really disappointed in myself. Do better, Joe. Come on now. This was another area that felt like it should have had a boss in it and didn't. This game keeps doing that to me. I think sometimes it just likes to have like a scenic moment, you know? I thought I was going to die to that then. I really thought that was going to kill me. Just a little bit of murder there. Just felt like doing a little bit of light murder. Wasn't any real need for it. I just, you know, wanted to vent a little bit. Okay, now we go down. Lost so much cash to those goddamn monkeys. I'm gonna be mad about that for a while. Which is kind of why I'm killing things again. It's just to try and claw some of my cash back, you know? Wouldn't have been able to get back this way before, would I? I was actually stuck in the fairy springs. This was my life until I completed the zone. Not that there was really much else to do outside of this, but even so. Another area that's not a boss. Actually, no, this area goes somewhere. This area goes places. This is a proper area for proper men. Oh, fuck. You got me. You got me so good. At least those ones didn't. At least I'm sort of learning. Slightly. A little bit. A tiny bit. Oh, the red light I saw earlier was my stamina running out. A while ago when I was in that room and I was like, oh, a red light thing just flashed on the screen. I'm sure it did. It's just the warning to say that you're out of stamina. I didn't realise that was a thing because I don't pay anywhere near enough attention to my stamina. I've got like such a sort of, I don't want to say sixth sense. I'm not going to pretend I'm like some sort of god gamer or anything, but I've played enough of games like this that I just sort of know to use dodge roll sparingly, you know? So it's actually fairly rare that I will run out of stamina, so I just don't have to pay that much attention to it generally. And then when I do run out of it, it always catches me off guard and usually ends with me losing the boss fight, and it's really sad for everyone involved. Mostly me. Mostly me. But I'm sure everyone else is sad about it too. I mean, why wouldn't they be? Seeing their favourite Let's Player have a hard time of something. Nearly out now. Nearly back to town. This area feels so historic at this point. Been such a long time since we came through it. Can I not? I know, get up that way then. Yeah, left works. I don't have to go past the big spinning things, I can just go past the little ones. Oh, okay. So much for that. Ow! Admittedly, 80 damage isn't much at this point in time, but I just don't feel like they should be allowed to hurt me at this point. Once you're far enough in a video game, enemies from the start of the video game should just stop doing things. There was a game that did that, wasn't there? I'm trying to think which one it was. There was a game that was like, if you were high enough, it was like a Pokemon sort of thing, I think. If you were high enough level, you just didn't have to fight things unless you actively wanted to. Is it Persona? I think it's Persona, isn't it? I think Persona's the one I'm thinking of right now. Fuck. I went the wrong way and now I've got to fight these dudes. Silly me. Silly old Joe. Oh no, the purple cloud. I forgot all about the purple cloud. Hang on, there was a question mark in that room. Where? Is it from killing the purple cloud? Do you think the purple cloud drops something? I can't hurt the purple cloud, so... perhaps not. Maybe a thing for later then. Anyway, successfully made it back to town, isn't that good? I should be wrapping up about now, if I can just real quick, I just got an achievement for petting that cat, by the way. Real quick, find a bell. That will be real cool. I believe there's one right here. Yep, we'll call that a day for now. More village shenanigans next time, and I'll see you. Goodbye.